I'm R.BHUSHAN, a trained motivator and guide to IAS aspirant, international motivational speaker, leadership trainer, CEO, coach, political strategist, and policy advisor. A comprehensive current for detailed students. Run to the moon to raise funds. Sources: The Hindu newspaper. Run to the moon to raise funds. Gopi Chandaswani and Malathi Hola in the thick of things. India's national badminton coach B. Gopi Chand, Arjuna Wadis, Aswani Nachappa, athlete, and Malthihola para-athlete joined hands with the IDBI Federal Life Insurance and NEB Sports to launch a fundraiser run and help coaches support staff in the academics and sports foundations affected by lockdown. The run, involving mass participation from the professional and amateurs, will commence on June 20 and end on July 20. Call Run to the Moon. Call Run to the Moon. It marks the 51st anniversary of the man's landing on the moon, falling on the July 21, man's landing on the moon, July 31, and it will involve participants collectively covering 84,400 kilometers, the distance between the Earth and the Moon. The distance between the Earth and the Moon, 384,400. The registrations had begun, will continue till June 18, and runners have to clock a minimum of 65 kilometers during the 1 month period, minimum 2.5 kilometers and maximum 10 kilometers on a given day. To constitute a successful run, runners can participate at any place of their choice to become a part of this event, and is open to all participants 10 to 65 years as bracket. Streamed education is a diluted education. Streamed education is diluted education. Streamed education is diluted. A model based on social distancing only ends up the weakening the concept of the classroom being an essential laboratory. Aswin Jayanti, there are broadly two kinds of the helmets, namely one which protects your head and the other which protects your wallet. These two kinds capture the difference between the two artifacts which look the same and go by the same time, but cannot be more dissimilar. So what then is the difference between the two? The most significant is that design intentions. One is designed keeping safety in mind, made of the durable, impact absorbing material that has been thoroughly tested to be so. The other, on the other hand, is designed to get by, and it's made by quality compromising low cost material. What we have here is dilutions in our conceptions of the helmet from its original meaning, from the being a gear to protect us in case of an unfortunate accident, to being a gear to protect us from being fined. Intriguingly, the act of fining riders without helmets has translated something valuable and end itself in the service of safety into the merely functional or instrumental, a means to an end in the service of the trickery. They captured the conundrum facing the contemporary. All that of value is diluting into the functional, and there seems to be a vocabulary to capture the dilutions of the meaning. Our conception of the value itself has been diluted to mean just exchange value. Here I will relate this to the meaning of the education. The UGC scheme. Recently, the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, the University Grant Commission had issued a circular to university encouraging them to adopt a massive open online courses offered on its SWAM platform for credit transfer in the coming semester. This sounds like a benevolent act during the national lockdown. However, it poses great danger since it's also being seen and instrumental to achieve the country's target gross enrollment ratio (GER), gross enrollment ratio (GER), gross enrollment ratio (GER) in higher education, envisioned to be 30% by 2000, and it was 25.8 in the 2017 and 18. Here it's another instance of a conspicuous dilutions of meaning and subsequent flattening of the learning curve, instead of the expanding and the network of the higher education institution across the country and increasing seats. The government plans to make online degree program available for the students to enroll and graduate from AD to GER. Education is now being peddled as a combination of content and consumption. This diluted meaning is being put to the service of the achieving increased GER. MOOC-based e-learning platforms tend to reinforce the top down reach teacher to student directly to learning, whereby the teacher creates and the student consumes. This misuses the point that teaching and learning are the skills that are always in the making. The teacher is, after all, an intellectual midwife, and teacher is an intellectual midwife. Teacher is an intellectual midwife. The teacher is, after all, an intellectual midwife who facilitates in the birth of a student's ideas instead through the engaging and critical dialogue. In a conducive classroom environment, this role is often switched, and the student plays intellectual midwife to teachers' ideas. Moving to MOOC-based degree system would rob young teachers and students of these essential lessons in teaching and learning from each other.